What's up, nerds on Renegade? Cactus, but you can call me whatever you want. Welcome back to Jade Cocoon 2. We are in the Wind Forest. Level 3, I'm guessing? Does it say it? It should say it any, like, somewhere. Oh yeah, Wind Patina 3. So we are in the third one. And that means we only have this level and then the boss fight. And then we have all 4 orbs. Then we probably face off against our Kahu. Or we can enter the other portal thing in the throne room. Basically, I have no idea what's gonna happen after this. But we're gonna find out. Maybe today, maybe tomorrow. Do we have any more? No. I hoped to maybe see any Inferno books or whatever. Something to help do some more damage to kill maybe all 3 of them. But no. We wouldn't have killed them anyway. We are going to let the water side do this. Because why not? I love this little... I mean, he's not little. I love this fat boy. Although, he's not really fat because he's getting wider on the upper body. So he's a pretty strong boy. But I just love the creature design in this game. But I've said that time and time again. Doesn't make it any less true.
Oh, I get it. You're looking for alcoves, right?
Yes.
Huh? No, not at all.
Was that? No. Yep, it's wind-divine beasts, particularly alcoves. They got wings. Wonderful. They're the best. And their attacks are tricky. I could put them to sleep or spin them as much as you want. I can't stand it, really.
Yeah, I can't either.
Guys making no sense at all.
I mean, we got something out of it, so I don't care. We do not have an alcove, right? No, none of them are an alcove. But just to be sure, I'm gonna take a look. Not a single alcove. But we got an item, so I mean, I'm okay with it. There's nothing else in here. He sadly doesn't want to fight me. I want to fight people. Not because I want to fight people, because I want to get experience to level up my monsters in order to merge them again and again and again and again to make them stronger. Okay, those guys I hate, but at least they are rarely attacking with their special attacks, which is amazing. So basically we can set up a barrier and we can destroy them before they can do anything annoying. And by that I mean putting my monsters to sleep. We're gonna switch to the water side. They're still not attacking, which is awesome. There's slight wind, so right behind me you see some light. I can't really change that at the moment. I really need to find a better solution than these blinders. I mean, they are a great solution for now, or at least decent solution. But there has to be like some permanent solution, right? Because the problem is my windows open inwards because there are double windows. And that means I cannot just put curtains over them. Because I would have to move the curtains away, then open the windows, and then maybe place the curtain. I don't know. Okay, now, yeah, of course. Now it tries to put us to sleep, and doing my luck. Oh, well, 2 out of 3. I was about to say all 3 will be put to sleep, but no. They actually didn't. That's great. No level ups, that sucks. We're gonna be done with this before everyone levels up again, or before we can merge even once. What? Again? We cannot carry any more items? Okay, discard. Let's discard the sleepy book. Because I don't care. Let's discard 1 steel wall book, because yes. 1 weekend book, because what? Yes. You know what? 2 weekend books. And let's see what kind of book we are standing in front of. Probably a weekend book. Yeah, I knew it. Okay. I mean, we can't even be like, yeah, well, let's let's use some weekend books right now, because we're in the wind part, in the wind forest, where there are no strong monsters. So we don't want to, or we don't need to. Did we just? I didn't know we can find those things just like that. I thought those were the special things, like those rings are the special things after boss fights. But it seems like I was wrong. Do we have anything? Well, you know what? Let's do this. Let's see how much damage we can do with this. I mean, we would have to... Yeah, Tiki would have to take out all three at once in order to kill all three at once. But damn! That's a lot of damage. Okay. But what if this? We are on the water side, so we should be good. It's the strong one who's, of course, sleeping now. Huh. Just thinking about it, the thing that I keep harking back to, which is the idea of giving the other heal ability to Quincy. The thing is, in a case like this, one of my water types sleeps. Quincy, with the ability to heal and remove status afflictions, could heal that, but once he did, the turn would be over anyway, because he is the slowest. So of course it would help for afterwards, but it won't help in that moment. Which doesn't really matter. Does it really matter? No, it really doesn't. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna... You know what? Sure. Let's try and blind the enemy in order for them to not blind me. Wow. All three hit after being blinded. That is something. And we're gonna switch to the earth side, because why not? Still hits. Why do I even bother? Sometimes I would love to see, like, what's going on behind all that. Like, what numbers go through there? What's the percentage for everything? What's the actual chance? And basically, what do I roll? Like in Dungeons and Dragons, when you roll and you need at least a 5 or higher in order to hit, and you roll a 3. I would love to know in this game, like, what basically did I roll? You know what I mean? Like, just seeing a 10% or whatever. You again!
All of a sudden.
He looks odd.
Liar! Jump! Scaredy! Gimme! Take that! Take that!
Somehow it looks like he's having fun.
I'm happy. Work's gotta be fun. No, no, don't do it.
What? I mean, I get that they are trying to say, like, the ooh, nice. That the forest air kinda destroys their brain and all, but the heck is going on?
Huh?
Yes, my work is pretty fun. Like, not gonna lie. Or at least, yeah, well, my work is pretty, like, my actual work is pretty relaxed most of the times. It's pretty, like, doable, and my team makes it fun because we are all around, like, we're all around the same age, and we have fun at work, much to the, like, detriment. No, much to my supervisor's disliking, because, like, objectively speaking, if you do your job and you have fun while doing it, or if you don't have fun but do the same job, or vice versa, you do the job and don't have fun, and you do the same job but you have fun. Objectively, having fun is better than not having fun, while as long as the work doesn't... as long as the work doesn't suffer from it. But my supervisor is one of those people who seems to be under the impression that there is no fun allowed because otherwise we wouldn't do our jobs, right? Because if we had fun, that means if we're doing our job and we're talking to each other like in a yeah, fun-having way, jokingly, whatever, then that must mean we're not doing our job the way it's supposed to be done, which is completely stupid, as we all would agree probably. Because why not have fun while you're at work? But I always have the suspicion that he sees us as basically more like children, not his children, but in general children. Because I mean, I am 28, which is, I wouldn't call myself old or anything, but I'm not a kid or teenager anymore. I mean, I've been an adult for quite a few years now. But I'm not as adult as he is, basically. By that I mean, of course, he is older than me, so to him, I think he sees us as way younger than we are. You know, the same thing as when you have siblings that are younger. Like my little brother is about to be a father in a few months, and for me, he's still the little annoying one. Where I always have to think about when he tells me what he did and when he went out with friends, and I'm like, is he allowed to do? Yes, he is. He is an adult. But to me, he's always my little brother. And to my supervisor, we seem to be always the, you know, the new guys. Like, I've been in the company for 7 years, but still, the you know, the new ones, the little ones, the young ones, you know what I mean? And so everything we do gets like seen differently. At least that's that's how I perceive it. If that's right or not, I don't know. I once asked a colleague from another what's the word I'm looking for? Department, basically. I see him every time I see him going in the going around the company and all. He's whistling, like happily whistling. Yeah, we got some kind of book, doesn't really matter. He's always whistling, and I'm like, yeah, why do you always whistle? Why are you always in such a good mood? And he said the only right thing. Like, if he wasn't in a good mood, he would still be at work. So he's trying his best to stay in a good mood, and that I can totally agree with. And that's one of the reasons why I really like having the team that I have, because we have fun while still doing our work, and still doing our work pretty dang good. So I don't see any problem with that. Like, if we had fun and the work suffered from it, then I would be totally understandable. It would be totally understandable if people didn't like it. But having fun while doing the work that you're supposed to do, I mean, what can be better? I mean, no work and having fun, I know, but in terms of being at work. It's like when you're in school and you have a subject that you really like and you have some that you absolutely hate. Having fun while learning is way better than not having fun and still having to learn. I mean, I always loved English lessons. At least in my, basically let's call it high school, because I had a great teacher then. In middle school, basically in middle school, I didn't have the knack for the English language that I had. That sounds strange from someone who's basically stuttering in every single episode. But like school English, like you give me a test and I can ace it without a problem, or I could. I don't know. I haven't taken any tests lately, but I'm guessing I could still do it. But yeah, in middle school I had a shitty teacher, or was she a shitty teacher? Can I really say that? I don't think so. I don't think she was a bad teacher. She was just, we didn't get along that well. Let's just say it like that. Like, one of the things I hated about her, like completely hated, was her way of punishing, but punishing for stupid stuff. Like, we had to have a folder, basically, for English, for our English lessons. Like, in some lessons you had, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, textbooks, like, you know, now that not books, but you know, the books you write into. What? Oh my goodness! Yeah, that's such an easy word. I feel, but I can't think of what it's called. It's a heft in German, but what's it in English? Do we call them books? Like, no, right? I don't know. The things you write into. And in other oh, come on. In other subjects we had folders, which kind of sucked to keep more of them in your backpack, but whatever. And I was never one who had any basically, I always had problems with those kind of things because I did not care at all for those folders or basically anything. Like, yes, I would write whatever we had to write. Yes, I would do my homework sometimes. But I did not give a shit on how they looked like, because who the fuck cares? As long as I, the guy who needs to work with it, know what everything means, and as long as I know where everything is, it doesn't matter how it looks. That's my thought process on this. But she was always not only looking like every few weeks we would have to give her our folders, and she would look through them to see if everything is there, if everything is correct. No, not correct, but if everything was there and in order. And she was really also, she wasn't only looking for, is everything there? Do you have what is basically required at this point? No, she would also look at, how does it look? Did you do it in a fashion that was acceptable to her? Like, I write like shit. Not as in I cannot write, no, but my writing basically looks like I'm sure many people can relate, but like, people compared it to a doctor writing, people compared it to chicken scratches, etc, etc. My writing looks like shit. I can read it most of the time. Yes, sometimes I have problems reading my own stuff, but all in all, I can read it. And in school, I wrote, basically, I tried a bit more, and I mostly tried to an extent so that the teachers can read it. Because what good does it do to write anything in school if the teacher can't read it? Because otherwise they would give it back to me and be like, I can read it, and I would like, ah, shit, I don't know, and yada yada. So in school, I would at least try to make it readable. Yeah, she didn't like that because it didn't look good enough. I'm not talking about it had to look amazing or anything, or it had to look like perfect cursive or whatever. No, it was just if she deemed it not well looking enough, basically, she had me redo it. And some other people as well, but I was the one with the worst folders, basically, because I do not care about stuff like that. Every now and then I didn't do a homework, and like 3-4 weeks later she looks at the folders and asks me where this homework is. I'm like, yeah, I wasn't there for it, or I didn't do it, or whatever. She's like, well, why didn't you redo it? And I'm like, why would I? like, I know I get the idea if there's homework and I should do it in order to learn anything. Yes, I get the idea of redoing it, but just I wasn't there, so for me the homework wasn't non-existent. And like I think it was twice or thrice that she actually, basically let's call it detention. We don't have detention like they do in America. Like for us, detention, it rarely happens in Austria, or at least for me and people that I know. Well, we're gonna use whatever. We're gonna take whatever lies on the floor there. You know what? We're gonna just discard the meta mugwort, because who cares? Because what lies there might. Oh no, I think that's just a healing item, right? Oh no, another hide spore that we're just gonna throw away. So basically it wasn't often, but 2 or 3 times she basically gave me, let's say, detention, so that after school I had to stay in, borrow someone else's folder, and basically copy everything that's missing. And I absolutely hated her for it, because that was, to me, the stupidest shit ever. Because I will not learn a single thing from copying someone else's texts or homeworks or whatever. By the way, do I have the key spore? Because I think we went everywhere, but maybe I haven't found the key spore yet. I'm not quite sure. Like, I won't learn anything from that. Oh yeah, okay. And so I would not do it in a, like, I wouldn't just, this person wrote this and I'm trying to, okay, in a great, I'm gonna make sure it looks nice and all, and I'm gonna use color. No, I would like try to do it as fast as possible, because I don't want to be there. I don't care about shit like that. And like, if the quality wasn't to her liking, she would make me redo that again. And so all that was doing was make me hate that stupid folder even more than before. Make me hate her, kinda. And not learn anything. And I was mad, basically. But let's see what this is about.
Just as I thought. Dozing in a deep sleep, harboring the orb, the linchpin of the forest. Just like in the legend, it is a plant called the Great Vine. It does not shine except for one who is worthy.
So, what do we do?
Show your power. The orb awaits a powerful, righteous one.
Which is us.
The legend says, show the orb which one is worthy.
Like every single one we've got before, but okay.
You gotta fight.
It probably feels the aura of fighting and shines.
Gil, it sounds complicated.
Anyway, it means you must fight and win. Kahu, I cannot let you get rid of your tail with the orb. I shall give you my all.
Good luck, Gil. Tail and orb are kills.
I'm not gonna lose. Okay, let's fight.
I get it. He wants to study it, analyze it, all that jazz. But he himself said that that we are the chosen one, and oh, come on, don't do that to me. That we are the chosen one and we have that tail because we're the chosen one and we need to find the orb. So basically, he knows we have to do it. Yet he wants to stop us because he doesn't want me to get rid of my tail. I get it, but he's a strange one. He is a strange one. That's one ugly looking dragon. I love him. That looks like a Yu-Gi-Oh dragon. Like that thing could straight out come out of a 3D Yu-Gi-Oh game from like PS1, PS2 era. So yeah, to wrap the story up, all that, what was that? I did not see what kind of attack they were doing. But seems like this thing just completely blocked one attack. Interesting. So yeah, it did not help me at all. Interesting. Like, having to redo everything did not help me at all. So that blocks the first attack against them, I think. Damn it, stop it. And I'm sure, I'm 100% sure she made other students also do that from time to time. Though I can't remember a single instance where that actually happened. I know I heard about it, but whatever. You know what? Let's try this. Let's put them to sleep, hopefully. 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Don't you dare do that. Whew. That is the insta-kill attack, and I will not stand for that one. Of course they woke up. I mean, kind of course they woke up, but... You know what? Let's try this again. And put them to sleep, hopefully. Nope, 1 out of 2. So the guy on the left dies. And this guy... No, Luch isn't awake, so this guy won't. So once again, the first attack against every monster, I think, is now blocked. At least that's... Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't you put my guys to sleep. Okay. Actually, I'm kind of okay with Luch being the one going to sleep. Though he does the most damage, but Tiki is very useful in getting rid of... Wow. Tiki is incredibly useful of getting rid of this buff. Wow, they look so much more bulky than they are. Okay, now we're gonna switch to the water side, I guess. Unless Luch wakes up now. You know what? Let's just keep going. Let's hopefully kill this side. No. Not the one. Okay. Whatever. Gotta kill the middle one. Great. And I gotta get rid of one of his shields.
Indeed.
Yes, indeed. I have such an attack. You just saw it. Won't stop me. He won't put all 3 to sleep. He doesn't put a single one to sleep. That's great. Do we attack? Yeah, okay, we attack Gil. What about Quincy? Who do you attack? Probably also Gil, right? Yep. I mean, that's pretty okay. And now we're gonna... You know what? Let's do this again. Kill this thing before it can try and kill anyone. And we win. Boom. You dead? We won. We got the 4th orb, which is actually a crystal.
So all options exhausted.
Yes, you lose. Good day to you, sir. Can anyone get level 15 like Quincy? No? Okay. Okay. Damn it.
Looks like the match is won.
Yay, and we get the orb.
How pretty.
So, we are the chosen one and all, but we need to fight.
This is the last time we will ever see Master Kahu's tail. What a waste. Truly, what a waste. The heritage of humanity.
Why the heritage of humanity?
Cheer up.
Looks like my tail doesn't go away with this wind orb alone.
Yes. Perhaps you must collect all 4 orbs, Master Kahu.
Oh no, if only I had the other 3.
When 4 orbs come together, The hero bathes in white light, and black shadow opens the gate.
So yeah, we open the gate to the other side of the throne room.
Then perhaps... Yes. No, wait.
Gil, what's wrong? You go crazy because you lost?
Ah, funny little guy.
I want to study your tale more than anything, but... Good luck in collecting all 4 orbs.
Not again. You keep changing your...
The orb did not work out, but there are many other things to study. For example, this Yamu here.
Huh? Yamu? Study? Fun?
Yes.
For example, once all 4 orbs are together... No, let me not mention this right now.
Not again. Putting on airs again?
Let me study the orbs and chosen ones, and also how Master Kahu grows.
Oh, gee, you're embarrassing me. Well, good luck.
Okay, we got the wind off, so finally. I don't know, like, dialogue, and especially Gil's dialogue, is quite confusing. 4th orb, but before we do anything, let me go and get rid of some items and stuff, please. Don't just start whatever it is.
To be frank, I'm surprised you've conquered all the forest trials.
Thanks!
Now the preparations for the Kalma summoning are complete.
Okay.
You know, I fought a teacher who knows a lot about the forest. If I had that guy as a teacher, I'd have studied a lot harder.
Speaking of teachers. Yeah, with the right teacher you study way harder, or way better.
Knowing you, I bet you'd fool around all day.
Ah, Gil, I remember him too. Everything I taught you about the forest plants I learned from him.
Really? He is an amazing guy.
But he can't seem to handle normal life too well.
He's a nerd. Ha! So, okay, I'm guess. Oh,
Enemy you
okay,
fight from now on is yourself. Understand?
got it.
I don't quite understand, but the stronger I get, the scarier it gets. The Kalma inside me is getting bigger and bigger, like I'm being controlled by someone. But I don't know who.
Who could it be? Maybe the Kalma.
What I have now might be the power of that guy.
Your tail. Everyone seems to like it. The girls like it too.
That's not it. Not it at all. Levant, are you okay?
Did she?
What if you use the dark loot and the unthinkable happens?
No. Nah, not gonna say it.
Our power is not to be used for destruction. Our flutes are to play the requiem of souls. These are my master's words. Don't worry, it will be okay. My preparations are hasty, but I will do the best I can.
Your master, is he strong?
Called the Blue Cocoon Master, he was equal in skill to the Lion of Perel.
Whoever that is.
Kahu, control yourself. True purification lies therein. Once you are more composed, come talk to me. I'll be waiting.
Gust of wind just basically blew in and just, you know, the blinders and stuff. Whatever. Okay, we can actually go and do some stuff. That's great. So first and foremost, we're gonna hatch the eggs that we have with us, because that's they're only taking away space. Dark Crash, blind plus XL damage, we kinda know. Stun plus XL damage, we also know. I would really like to use that. Very heavy sleep, hate it. Attack down, XL all enemies. Oh, that, yeah, okay, remember? Some MP recovered every turn. That's basically what I want. Okay, let's hatch eggs. And once we're done with that, or basically right now, I'm gonna pause the episode for just a second. I'm back and you didn't even know that I was gone. I mean, you knew it, but you didn't. You know what I mean. Ambassador, yeah, sure, let's call him Ambassador. And we're gonna name it Nemesis. No, we have a Nemesis. Trigger. Trigger sounds about alright. Okay, we can't merge anyone, so all that's left is going to Kikinek & Co. Sell some stuff. Place the one thing that ups like no. What does it do? Alco strength. But we don't have any alcos that we're usually we don't have any alcos that we are using. Words. I can speaketh them. How about we sell some stuff? And how about we sell a cute gem? This one. This one. We can book. Shield book, shield Bible. You know what? Let's keep the shield Bible, but get rid of one of the shield books. Blinds, herring poisons, okay. We're now at 19 items. We can't buy anything special here, right? I mean, some more books, but yeah, that's basically nothing. Nothing out of interest. We could see if there's anything on the whatever boards. Or bounty boards or whatever they were called. But I think we're just gonna go straight to the throne room and see what everything's about. We just saved, so you know what? Screw it.
Are you ready now?
Of course, and if we lose, then well, we know we have to
I know I can beat him.
train a bit more.
Let the dark summoning begin.
I mean, I would have loved to train some more to get the better barrier and to get the some better attacks. But it's just a bit much at the moment. Like we really need quite a few level for that. I mean, if we lose somehow.
Here it goes. Kalma!
If we lose now, then I will just train in between episodes.
Worm, just lay down and die.
Come on. Let's do it, Kahu.
Does he have monsters? No, he is the monster. But who is the real monster? Haha. Oh, wow. Okay. I think... Let's see how much damage he takes. Like, okay, that's... He has quite a bit of HP, let's just call it that. One power drain kills the barrier. Like I said, I would have loved the better barrier. But like, it would take too much time. If we somehow lose this, I will train in between episodes. Then merge them and then probably train some more. Because with freshly merged monsters, we wouldn't be really standing a chance. But it seems like, I mean, he's not losing very much damage, and this one water type attack can't be the only one he has, so I'm guessing he will switch around sooner or later. But for now, everything seems kinda alright. We're gonna switch to the fire side and see how much we can actually, how much health we can actually take from him. $60, that's decent. 89, that's decenter, and miss, of course. I kinda am not surprised.
It doesn't work.
So now he could switch attacks, maybe. We're gonna up the defense of our attack side, why not? Yeah, okay, now he's poisoned. I get it. So he switches around however he needs it. It seems. Or maybe like first... Come on, Luch. Okay, yeah, we need to heal. Like, I get that the attack is super strong and all, but it's basically... Oh, you exceeded your limit. With what, exactly? Like, with what did he exceed his limit? All he did was punch next to the guy 3 times. Wow. Okay, okay, this guy deals quite a lot of damage. We might be in trouble. I mean, Luch hasn't hit him a single time, and Luch is our heaviest hitter. Yes, you just said that. So the question is, does that work, or is it just fail or whatever? Seemingly it works. Seemingly it does work, and I don't mind that one bit. Vali Luna for some damage. We're basically down to half his health. That's decent so far. It's looking good so far, but I don't want to jinx anything. I mean, I basically just said so, whatever. He's back to power drain. Defense parameter. What kind of books and stuff do we still have? HP back. Oh wait, you know what? How about Mad Venom trying to poison him? It misses. Okay, we can try again. We can try again until this thing breaks, because I mean, I'm guessing after this we open the other what should we call it? We open the other portal. But this is basically right now the boss fight, more or less. So why not go all out now? Oh, come on, Luch, please. Of course. Why wouldn't he, right? Why wouldn't he? Okay, we're guarding us against poison. I'm not sure if we have a... We might have a passive ability on Twingo where he resists poison at all. I just don't know if it's like 100% resistance. How about some healing now? Mostly for my guy Luch. The one who hasn't done a single thing this fight. Basically, he is the most important monster in my party in terms of pure damage. And for some reason, right now, he's like, nope, don't wanna, leave him alone. Yes, we know. Okay. But what if? Now, hear me out. Okay, the poison thing is gone. Now the question is, do these things like have limited uses, or is it they are used until they miss, or is it just like random chance that they break? I don't know. Because I'm guessing we lost it now, like the this deep blind whatever. Okay. We are going to, yes, shut up. Going to go with this side one more time, because now we can set up a barrier and safely attack him with the fire side without him being able to go through to our guys. That's the great thing when he attacks first, because Twingo can take pretty much every hit, no matter what. My fire side, not so much. I mean, depending on who gets attacked. Like, Tiki dies to pretty much everything. Can Cactus do it? No? Luch, please. Luch, you son of a bitch! Piece of sh... No, I like Luch. But come on. Then we're gonna let the water side finish it with Space Laser. Okay? Luch hasn't hit a single time. Well, wait, he hit once. And that's himself. Boom.
Darkness is calling. Deep sadness, abhorrence.
Okay. Did we defeat him or did we just stall him or what's... Did I just read 12,000? And that's not even enough. Holy hell. Oh, holy hell. Indeed.
Where am I?
Between light and darkness, the voice of space.
Huh? Where's Kalma?
I trapped him. You need not worry. You are free.
I worry slightly.
Where's Nico? Oh, so she went home? But I
No,
never said
that feels completely wrong.
You can be cute sometimes.
Huh? Nico, you didn't go back to the dream world?
It's not. I've got questions of my own. What's the meaning of this?
Thanks to you two, I finally found what I was looking for.
Is he evil?
Yo, Mabu is waiting.
Who's Mabu? So many questions. What the hell is wrong?
Go? Where to?
Oh yeah.
To end with Elder. To start over.
Levant?
This is no place for you to come. Go back to the village.
Wait, where are you going? Levant!
So he absorbed our power to do... To finish it with Elrim. Like, huh?
Levant, why? The orbs have all turned the same color.
Basically, have we been used?
The quiet before the storm? This sounds like a bad ending. Did
Like,
you see
okay.
how Levant looked? He's not himself.
He said to end it. And what?
Who knows? How would I know?
What is it? Nico? This light?
It has been born. A huge darkness has been born.
Huh? What? What was born? Nico, get a hold of yourself. So warm. What is this light?
My name is Mabu, bringer of light. Kahu, you must not let him go. Do not let Levant go.
Mabu, where is Levant now?
Deep in the forest of darkness, quietly awaiting the hatching of the black cocoon.
Black cocoon? You mean the cocoon of Kalma?
The forest of darkness revives. Even the orb of light loses its brilliance. Even the Kamari gate is tightly closed. All is swallowed by darkness. The hearts of people left in the forest will soon fall into darkness together with Levant. Countless dark hearts give power to the black cocoon. Unless released from darkness, they will make the black cocoon, Lilith, hatch.
What should I do?
Go to the forest of darkness through the Kaya gate. The four hearts intertwined in orbs are the key to release. The light of the orbs must be returned, or Lilith, Queen of Darkness, will awake. Release the four closed hearts. They are waiting in the forest of darkness.
accept this. The dragon god Camule resides within the body of Levant, right? Why couldn't he stop Levant? But him in heaven, he was one of the elite. But what could he have been doing? Or maybe, was the darkness in Levant's heart a darkness so deep that it drove the dragon god mad? What you gonna do? This is big trouble, Kahu.
Interesting.
The four hearts. The keys to saving everyone? What do I do? What should I do?
Give me a break. You think I'm psychic?
Hey, Nico. That lady, Mabu. Is she...
Forget that. What do we do now? How about running away? The two of us. Far, far away.
Listen to me, okay? Do you know why, Nico? Why did Levant go to darkness?
Who knows? Ask him yourself.
Gotta find him and ask. But what do we do? The Kaya gate is sealed.
Shall we ask that loser?
That loser? Who's that?
That washed up ex-spirit K-I-K-I-N-A-K? He probably knows.
The heck? Kikanek X Spirit, what?
Hey, you double-dealing merchant. The jig is up. No point in trying to hide anything.
So Levant, he really did go?
You knew?
He plans to kill Elrim, god of the forest.
Thank you.
Must have talked him into it. What are you up to?
Me? Surely you jest. Nothing good would come about from taking on Elrim. A huge Lilith nest guarded by Countess Kalma has now been built in the Forest of Darkness. Disciples of Darkness are busily bringing food to Queen Lilith, Darkness of Souls in the forest. Levant will be devoured last. Upon eating the Chosen One, the complete Lilith lays her eggs.
So Levant himself decided to become food for a monster? Why?
To resurrect the devil, the war of heaven and earth will begin.
Kikinak, I beg you, open the Kaya gate. We gotta stop Levant.
How can you do it? Unseal the gate, and this world too will be drawn in. If you lose, the locust of the apocalypse will cover the world.
I'm going. I've gotta save Levant and everyone else too.
You may need to kill him. He may want that too. Can you kill Levant?
I don't know if I can, but there's gotta be a way.
Indeed. Elrim is trying various things, I see. I think I'm beginning to see. All right then. I'll give you the key. Take care of Levant.
This game just got so much, like, higher stakes. Like, I'm just gonna save again, I'm sorry. It started with us just being there. And touching a cocoon and having a Kalma inside us. We want to get rid of the darkness in ourselves. Okay, that's great. We want basically to help ourselves and meanwhile help a few other people we meet. That's it. And now, when we done that, the guy who helped us just went over to the dark side. I don't know if it was planned. Like, I don't know if Levant helped us in order to acquire that might. Or if the might then swallowed him. Like, I don't know if it was his plan all along, or if he actually helped us and then went rogue, basically. And now we have to prevent a war between heaven and hell by stopping the resurrection of the devil. Yes, exactly what I expected. Like, this sounds like a... Oh my goodness, that was a bit loud. That sounds like a complete, like, normal Sunday afternoon. Like, sure. Well, that's a great way to end this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm the Renegade Cactus, and next time we're gonna try and save the world. Bye-bye.